Good morning, good morning, good morning, or evening, or night. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I have not been on for a few days. I want to come on and just, I don't know. Dude, for real, for real. It has been interesting. Interesting. I am not going to be able to go live still for a couple more days. Well, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go live. Alright, I got some other stuff to take care of before I can start going live again. But until then, I'm just going to be nosy right now. We're going to peek in at the DMs, and then I guess we'll peek in at the DFs. Let's see what our masculines have got on their minds. Yeah. Anything else you want to say? Okay. Alright, so I know you guys don't find this nearly as funny as I do, but if you know me, you know. Every rose has its thorns. For real, that song is like clockwork. Bang. Every now and then it just starts playing nonstop no matter what I put on. Don't ever let anybody tell you that they're better than you. It's like praying for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. I don't know when we'll see each other again or what the world will look like when we do, but I will always think of you when I need to be reminded that there is beauty and goodness. And I said, you got anything else to say? And this card flipped out. Never underestimate the predictability of stupidity. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see which storyline and which DM we are picking up on today. 'Cause you never know these days. It's always slight variations to the tale. Sleep pertains to dream. Got some, perchance to dream. Some Shakespeare going on here. I know. Alright, we got fairy magic, we got mountain strength, we got a dawn of new beginnings, and we got a purification that needs to be going on here, right? Ooh, dreams stay dreams unless you put action into reality. Who are we going to go with the title on y'all today? Now let's go with the good old-fashioned universals. Let's see what chatter they're picking up on. Got the skulls. And sun and moon. Alright. Let's get nosy. 3D, 40, 5D, y'all. 5D is the Celestials, Oversouls, Angels, whatever you want to call them. Dragons, fairies, whatever you want. They're on the 5D. That's what their chitter chatter's about. What do they think? What do they suggest? The messages do they got for you? 4D. 4D is telepathic communications. It is also the purgatory-esque part of the spirit realm. That is where some spirits, ghosts, you would say, are stuck. It is also the realm where 5D, that have ascended masters, come through on the 4D to bring you telepathic messages as well. It also could be one is just on your mind or their mind, depending on what you're here for. "3D, the most basic BS, right? What are the perceptions, this main storyline, the programming, yeah. Things based on what people supposed to be and things like that. Sometimes the 3D will tell you one story and the 4D will tell you the truth about it. Oh, what tangled webs we weave when first we choose to deceive. This is 7 of Pentacles reversed. You reap what you sow. I got a King of Wands here. Frankly, Scarlet, I don't give a damn, alright? Kind of picking up on somebody who wants to move on from a toxic web, right? Got the King of Wands here. Thoughts and words, right? I love in this deck, it even has the swords. 8 of spades are swords energy, right? Is someone cutting through some BS? Definitely. I feel like there's still a lot of recuperation that needs to be done before any operations, offerings or anything like that, or, you know what I'm saying? The 4 of Swords is about recuperation. You got the Pentacle here for protection, and you got that offering a black rose with the skeleton hand. It's like this person is not whole enough to really make real offers. There's still a lot of healing that needs to be done, right? Still a lot of healing that needs to be done. You also got the Jack of Fire here. So you get the King of Fire signs here. You get the Jack of Fire signs here too, right? Jack of Fire. This deck definitely pulling off that major Sag vibe there with the Archer, right? Definitely got like that runner chaser vibe, right? Someone's hunting something. Or got their eye on something, right? King of Wands again. Willing to jump through fire, riding a nightmare, right? Careful though. That's how you make toxic, codependent connections, right? I feel like this person's not gotten over a disappointment yet. They've not gotten over a disappointment. They see a direction that they want to go to, but they can't see past that wall of fire. As much as they would want to do it, I don't think they can see a logical way past it, right? This is a rite of passage that they can't logically figure out, right? They can't logically figure out. I have a feeling it had a lot to do with what went down on the 3D. And I'm going to say that because of what we're about to get into on the 5D here. Y'all, different decks. I can't make this shit up. 7 of Pentacles reversed. You reap what you sow. Good or bad. Right? Good or bad. You reap what you sow. Also, you don't getting a neglectful energy as well, right? Not only do you reap what you sow, but also if you neglect your plants, they will die as well. So you can grow roses or you can grow poison ivy. But if you don't water either of them, they'll both shrivel and die. So it doesn't matter, right? Definitely got the Star card here. The 5D, and this is the only upright card that you got up here. The 5D is telling you that there is hope and renewal that is available to you if you can plan it right, right? The Star card usually has a lot more planning to it. This one is just a real focus on, not only do you have to, you have to be able to fulfill your own emotional waters here, but you also have to water the ground that you stand on and nurture the connections around you, right? The 5D straight up is telling this person they've got to figure out how to juggle it first. You got a reverse King of Wands, right? Reverse King of Wands. Not only a reverse King of Wands, but a reverse Magician as well. It's a dangerous energy to be in. It's a dangerous, toxic energy to be in. The reverse King of Wands, that's like I said, masculine fire sign card. And there's nothing worse than a toxic masculine fire sign. You want to talk about the guys that think with their rod only? And then you got the reverse Magician. The reverse Magician is a warning of manifesting exactly what you don't want, manifesting exactly what you fear. But you're gonna manifest what you reflect. If you're out there, if this person's out there reflecting that yucky user energy, right? Just using people for whatever reason, sex, usually with the fire signs, right? And then the Magician, it's like you're manifesting what you fear most. It's like, but you're acting like what you fear most. Ooh, that's what I'm getting. That's why it's so confusing. There's a spider on my wall. It's also very distracting for me. But you are definitely, A lot of people do that too when they get very hurt, is they turn around and they're just like, well, screw it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to put emotion into anything anymore. Everything should just be, and that's really a toxic energy to be in as well, right? And then you got this perchance to dream, and it's like, with this one, it's like not making any moves to make your dreams come true, but still wasting all your time obsessively dreaming about them or trying to dream about them, right? Definitely got fairies, earth magic here. Along with that, you got the mountains, new beginnings, purification. There's definitely a call here to turn to earth energy. I was talking about this earlier with somebody about how, the easiest way I found to try to tap into earth, to the earth energies and things like that, is to sit up against a tree and really picture your energy going into the tree and going down in through the roots of the tree into the ground. Once they're in the ground, you envision how the tree pulls nutrients and things from the ground to create more tree. And when the tree does that, all the nutrients and stuff come up around the outer side of the bark. So just envision that as it's coming up, it just comes around you too, and then it goes up and through the trees and takes your energy with it, right? While you're doing that, you can also say with the mountain card here, I am as solid as a mountain. My emotions are as clear and still as the waters of its lakes. I might have messed it up a little bit, but that's from a Buddhist monk named Thich Nhat Hanh. He's got a mindful living thing down there below that I used to love to listen to. That's also something you can do while you're sitting there with your back against a tree. If you feel silly envisioning roots into the ground, you can throw on some meditation and just do it simply. Not everybody have vivid imaginations. If you do, I do fully suggest that you turn those on, right? There is new beginnings coming, right? They're right around the bend. But first, you need to purify yourself of those things that are anchoring you right now. You know, your boat can't move if it's anchored. I feel like a lot of people are dragging things, right? Dragging things. Because there's nothing to cut loose your stuck anchors means that you would be adrift without an anchor. And you would be at the mercy of whatever is around that bend and new beginning. And I've had some good friends tell me once, the best advice that I think he's ever given is to be amazed at how comfortable you can get in an uncomfortable place. Your comfort zone does not need to be, usually isn't comfortable. Because you've usually been in it so long, it's like when you're outgrowing clothes, right? They're all tight, they don't fit right anymore. You're trying to sleep on a toddler bed when you need a twin. Your feet are hanging off the end. You don't fit in it anymore. But you don't want to let it go. It's a cycle that a lot of people get stuck into. They keep doing this thing where they keep returning to whatever feels familiar. Just anything that feels familiar. They're absolutely terrified of anything that could be new. Alright. We went over these again already, didn't we? One more time. Every rose has its thorns. Don't let anybody tell you that they're better than you. It's like praying for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. I don't know when we'll see each other again or what the world will look like when we do, but I will always think of you when I need to be reminded that there is beauty and goodness. And never underestimate the predictability of stupidity. You know, that's one of the other things that is a key factor in someone in determining whether that they're a divine feminine or divine masculine. If you are as smart and as aware as you claim to are, then you already know whether other people are aware around you. And people who are unaware tend to be very predictable people. So, never underestimate the predictability of stupidity. Right? I love you, get what I'm saying, right? Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I'm going to be back as soon as I can, I promise.